Have you noticed your gums bleeding when you brush? Or does your breath not stay fresh for long, and your gums look swollen and tender? Don't ignore those warning signs. They're often the first clues that gum disease is beginning. The good news? You can prevent gum disease early. And you can even get rid of it with consistent daily care and a few simple habits. In this video, we're going to break down what gum disease is, and why it happens, and the natural ways you can support healthier gums at home. We'll also cover some common mistakes people make. Those mistakes will allow gum disease to worsen without you realizing it. Let's get started. To understand how to fight gum disease, it helps to know what's happening inside your mouth. It all starts with a sticky film called plaque. Plaque is packed with bacteria, and it forms on your teeth every single day. If it isn't removed regularly, those bacteria begin to irritate your gums. At first, this causes gingivitis, the earliest stage of gum disease. You might notice bleeding when brushing or flossing, red or swollen gums, tenderness, persistent bad breath. The encouraging part is that gingivitis is usually reversible with proper oral hygiene. But if plaque continues to build up, the bacteria can move below the gum line. This is where they become much harder to remove. As the infection progresses, the gums begin pulling away from the teeth. This creates deeper spaces called pockets. Those pockets become ideal hiding places for even more bacteria. Over time, the infection can spread deeper. It affects the bone that supports your teeth. This more advanced stage is called periodontitis. Once bone loss begins, treating gum disease becomes much harder. It's better to prevent it in the first place. Here's something many people don't realize. Most gum disease doesn't begin on the front surface of your teeth. It usually starts between the teeth. These narrow spaces trap food particles and plaque. It is difficult for a toothbrush to reach. If you don't clean those areas, bacteria will live there, and it will work its way beneath the gums. That's the biggest reason dentists emphasize cleaning between your teeth every day. Brushing alone can't reach every area where harmful bacteria like to hide. You must not skip flossing. If you miss it, you could leave bacteria that trigger gum disease. If there were one habit that could lower your risk of gum disease, this might be it. Daily cleaning between your teeth removes plaque. And this happens before bacteria have a chance to settle under the gums. Traditional dental floss works well for many people. If flossing feels difficult, interdental brushes or dental picks can also be effective options. Another popular tool is a water flosser, sometimes called a water irrigator. The key isn't choosing the perfect tool. It's choosing one you'll actually use daily. A few minutes each day can make a huge difference over time. Brushing isn't about brushing longer. It's about brushing thoroughly. Plaque builds up along the gum line, so take your time and clean where the teeth meet the gums. Using an electric toothbrush may help remove plaque more effectively for some people. Using toothpaste containing hydroxyapatite is also a good option for supporting tooth structure. No matter which toothbrush you use, consistency matters far more than brushing aggressively. Scrubbing too hard can actually irritate your gums. Gentle, thorough brushing twice a day is the goal. Most people focus only on their teeth, but your tongue also collects bacteria. A large amount of oral bacteria can live on the back of the tongue. It makes tongue cleaning an important part of daily oral hygiene. Using a tongue scraper or brushing your tongue each day will reduce bacteria. It also improves breath freshness. It only takes a few seconds, but can become an easy addition to your routine. Now, let's talk about some natural remedies that may help support healthier gums. One of the easiest is a warm saltwater rinse. It's inexpensive, takes less than a minute to prepare, and has been used for generations as part of oral care. You simply mix about half a teaspoon of salt into a glass of warm water. Swish it around your mouth for about 30 seconds before spitting it out. Salt water may help soothe irritated gums, and it also reduces the number of bacteria in your mouth. Think of it as a helpful addition to your routine, not a replacement for brushing and flossing. If your gums are feeling sore or inflamed, a saltwater rinse can be a simple way to give them a little extra support. If you're looking for an extra way to support your daily oral care routine, you might want to check out Prodentim. Unlike regular dental supplements, it's a chewable oral probiotic containing beneficial bacteria to support a balanced oral microbiome, along with ingredients such as inulin, malic acid, and peppermint. Many users say they've noticed fresher breath and healthier-looking gums with consistent use. Just remember, it's meant to complement, not replace, brushing, flossing, and regular dental checkups. If you'd like to learn more, I've included the official Prodentim link in the video description below. Another natural remedy that you can use is oil pulling. You may have heard about it on social media, but what exactly is it? Oil pulling is swishing a tablespoon of coconut oil or sesame oil around your mouth. You can do it for about 15 to 20 minutes before spitting it out. It is recommended to avoid the sink because the oil can clog plumbing as it hardens. Oil pulling may also help remove toxins and bacteria from around the teeth and gums. Many people enjoy making oil pulling part of their morning routine. But it's important to remember one thing. Oil pulling is not a substitute for brushing, flossing, or professional dental care. Instead, think of it as an optional habit that some people add alongside a solid oral hygiene routine. When most people think of aloe vera, they picture soothing a sunburn. Aloe vera may also help calm irritated gums. This is because of its natural anti-inflammatory properties. The suggested approach is simple. You can gently apply aloe vera gel directly to your gums or use a mouthwash that contains aloe vera. If your gums often feel swollen or tender, this may be another natural option. It's worth discussing with your dental professional. Here's a habit that's good for more than just your mouth. Green tea is rich in natural antioxidants, and green tea may help support healthy gums by reducing inflammation. If you're already a tea drinker, switching one of your daily beverages to green tea could be an easy change. Of course, try to avoid adding lots of sugar. After all, excess sugar feeds the bacteria you're trying to control. Sometimes, the simplest habits become the easiest ones to stick with. Turmeric has become one of the most talked about natural ingredients in recent years. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. You can mix turmeric powder with a little water to create a paste. Apply it to your gums, leave it on for around 10 minutes, and then rinse. Turmeric may temporarily stain plaque deposits on your teeth, so it's important to maintain good brushing habits. Again, this is meant to complement, not replace, your daily brushing and flossing. Here's one habit that's easy to overlook. Drink enough water. Water helps wash away food particles and bacteria that can collect around your teeth and gums throughout the day. A dry mouth creates an environment where bacteria can thrive more easily. Saliva is one of your body's natural defenses because it helps rinse away debris and neutralize acids. So, whenever possible, reach for water instead of sugary drinks. Your gums and the rest of your body will appreciate it. Healthy gums don't depend on what you do with your toothbrush. They also depend on what you put on your plate. Eating a balanced diet that's rich in vitamins and minerals is good for your teeth, especially vitamin C, along with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Good nutrition supports your body's normal healing processes, and it helps maintain healthy gum tissue. At the same time, try to limit sugary snacks and drinks. Remember, the bacteria that contribute to gum disease feed on leftover food particles and sugars in your mouth. Small choices at each meal can add up to healthier gums over time. There's one habit that will destroy everything you do: smoking. Tobacco use is one of the biggest risk factors for gum disease. It can damage gum tissue, interfere with healing, and increase the risk of serious oral health problems. If you smoke or use other tobacco products, quitting may be one of the most important steps you can take for your oral health. It's not always easy, but your gums and your overall health can benefit tremendously. Your gums do much more than hold your teeth in place. They're an important part of your overall health. The encouraging news is that many of the daily habits that help protect your gums are simple, affordable, and only take a few minutes. The key isn't finding one miracle remedy. It's building a routine you can stick with every day. Brush thoroughly. Clean between your teeth. Choose foods that nourish your body. Stay hydrated. And don't ignore early warning signs like bleeding or swollen gums. Small actions today can make a big difference months and years from now. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who wants healthier gums naturally. And if you're interested in more evidence-informed tips on natural health, nutrition, and wellness, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.